Hello there, everybody. I'm Psychotic Dust, but you can call me Stephen or that guy with the hair. I've heard it all before. And today, I've got a random pilot podcast for you. It's completely improvised, unscripted. I've got a few tabs open on my laptop as I'm just sort of clicking through forum posts and gaming news, which I may or may not bring up. And basically, you've got Hoki to thank for this random podcast. I'm really bored, basically. I have nothing to do all day today, and I won't have any company until tomorrow evening, where I'm going to be having a party / get-together to celebrate me and my birthday. Whee! I've also got our own Jay and Morgan / Mockman from the forums coming to visit me, along with some other friends, for some heavy drinking, which I absolutely cannot wait for. So yeah, definitely something to look forward to. So yeah, I just sort of thought I'd throw this podcast together, see how it goes. Hopefully I don't sort of talk too much and for too long. And do critique it. If this is popular enough, I will do these more frequently. And obviously I will sort of streamline them and make them more refined as well. So let's take a look at some of the forum news at the moment. Obviously the biggest thing is that we have been under new ownership for a while now. Whee! And no, I'm only joking. Actually, being deadly serious, I am completely against it. I don't like it, and the only reason why I became a member of the CC crew is just because I can then sabotage them from the inside. No, I'm only joking. I'm really sorry. I just wanted to imagine everyone's reactions, as it sort of sunk in. But no, I'm really happy that we're under new ownership. Obviously, the 5 guys in question, they're active forum members, they're in touch with what the forum needs, they participate regularly. I've got no real complaints. I've been looking at the list of changes that they've got in mind, and I really like pretty much everything that's going on. Curious about the new logo, the revamped media package, and media affiliate program sounds really, really interesting. I like the idea of revamping and rebuilding Frontline as well, especially as I do host Frontline, so I can't wait to see sort of what I'm going to be doing, to be honest with you, and much, much more. I've got a lot of faith in the new guys, and I'm really happy to be on board with that as well. So yeah, actually, whilst I'm talking about it, I suppose, if you've ever got any questions, complaints, compliments, concerns, queries, whatever, basically, do feel free to talk to me. Don't be a stranger. I am an open book. Everything is confidential unless you say otherwise. And I'll do whatever I can. I also accept bribes if you want me to protect you from mods and whatnot. I love Jack Daniels. It is my weakness. So, yeah, keep it flowing and I'll see what I can do. So, other forum news, where is it? Just let me find it. Is that the owners are trying to make the site a bit more money, which is completely understandable. And to that end, they've opened up a Goldmine account for the forums, where basically you visit the site using a link that Stogie's provided, you buy stuff on there, like PC games and downloads and whatnot, and if you think it's good value for money, and obviously, feel free to shop around and whatnot, buy stuff, and the site gets credit for it. Fantastic. I'm not a PC gamer. I wish I was. I absolutely love the benefits of PC. But I will be sharing that link to PC gamers that I do know, and I encourage you to do the same. No skin off your nose, just in a conversation, just casually mention it. Piece of cake. But the real forum news of the day comes courtesy of Pat, who suggested that we do a Boys of DW 24/7 calendar. I think it's amazing. I think it has the potential to go viral. Yeah, I think I'll audition as well. Put me down for any month you like. I mean, after all, we are a site full of really sexy studs. You've only got to go in the shout box to sort of, get the gist for it. So, sorry. I think it's a great idea. So yeah, thanks, Pat. Really, really appreciate it. What else? I'm just browsing some gaming forums at the moment. Apparently Disney have laid off 700 employees from gaming divisions. Not sure why. Can't be bothered to click the link. But I do know that Disney own Marvel, so hopefully it doesn't affect any of those titles or licenses and whatnot. I doubt it, though, to be honest with you. The rumour I've heard is that they're basically just combining some of their divisions, and layoffs were expected. But 700, though, it's a lot of people to go. So yeah, all the best of luck to anyone affected there. It's obviously not a great thing to be made redundant. I've been made redundant, in fact, but I'm actually really pleased with that. So I've got a job until the end of the month, but I've got 3 interviews lined up for next week, and I'm confident I'll get something, so yeah, piece of cake. Big game releases then coming out soon. Infamous is obviously the big one. Single player only, lasts about 10 to 12 hours. Is that long enough for you guys? Or is the quality more important than the game time? Personally, I'm greedy. I like more bang for my buck, so I like a huge amount of game time and I like good quality. But then having said that, I do appreciate that perhaps not everybody has the time to sort of, sink their teeth into like a 50 plus hour game, and they do want to ride that, even though it's a bit short, is oh so sweet. So yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to Infamous. I mean, it's just kind of like one of my fantasies from being a child, running around with superpowers. For me, it was always, Superman or Professor Xavier from the X-Men as well. I know that's probably not what anyone's expecting, but, the idea of controlling people's minds, yeah, I would use that to my own benefit. I wouldn't be all pure hide and whatnot. Screw that. I would have some fun. The other big release is obviously Titanfall. I cannot wait for that. I don't even own an Xbox One, and I can't wait to see some of the gameplay videos as well, especially from Digital Warfare as well. Looking really, really forward to seeing what you guys come up with. I'm hoping to see some amazing edits as well. I really like some of the stuff that gets done. Tempted to get an Xbox One for it. I've already got a PS4, and I'm very happy. But we'll, obviously we'll see what happens there. Microsoft came out recently and said Xbox One is the best place for a multiplayer gamer to be. What do you guys think about that? I'm sort of in two minds about it. Obviously, you've got the main draw, which is Titanfall, which is a fantastic game from what I've played. And they do tend to get a lot of the, they do get the DLC first for Call of Duty, which is obviously a huge deal for, your hardcore Call of Duty players. And they did get DLC first for Battlefield 4 as well. But as sort of like a counter for that, I tend to find that from my previous experiences with Sony and Microsoft, that Sony do generally provide better single-player experiences. It is just my opinion. Obviously, you'll have your own. So, yeah, I don't know. That's why I really want both consoles. I really don't want to miss out. I say both consoles. I do have a Wii U as well, and I'm a Nintendo fan, and I know lots of you aren't, but whatever. I don't care. So, Mario Kart on the Wii U is going to be coming out at the end of May. I'm really psyched for it. I love Mario Kart. I noticed that... Let me see if I can find it. They're doing a collector's edition, which comes with a statue of the blue shell. And yeah, alright, it sounds like a massive sort of waste of money just for like that statue, but I'm a huge Mario fan and I would like the statue. My other half, she and I have been living together for 5 years, so our living room we try to keep it neutral, but bits of it are kind of girly, so I kind of need to geek it up a bit. So I'm tempted to sort of, get that and maybe put it next to my cat door or something. That would be really, really awesome. Other than that, not much else to say, really. Like I said, this is a pilot, so yeah, if you want more of this stuff, then let me know. I will obviously put some planning into it next time. And also, actually, just before I go, shameless plug, Frontline tonight on the PlayStation 4 for Battlefield 4, 9 o'clock GMT, which is 4 o'clock Eastern Time. So be there, come and listen to people with dodgy accents like mine, and play, win, laugh. Oh, I sound so desperate. But yeah, no, it'll be fun. And hopefully I'll see some of you there. And thanks very much for listening. Take care.